Good day, everyone. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to speak with you today. My name is Dr. S. Vijayalakshmi, and I serve as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce at SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram Campus, located in the vibrant city of Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Today, I'll be presenting a compelling and relevant topic in the world of business and finance: merger and acquisition. This topic not only holds significant importance in the contemporary business arena, but also impacts the global economic landscape in previous profound ways. We will explore the intricacies of mergers and acquisitions, understanding the dynamics, the rationale behind such corporate decision, and how they reshape the business world. So, let's embark on this insightful journey together. Now, we will delve into an integral aspect of the business world: Introduction to Mergers and Acquisition. This topic is not only pivotal for understanding modern corporate strategies, but also essential for grasping how companies achieve growth and competitive advantage in a rapidly evolving global market. Definitions of M&A. We will begin by defining what mergers and acquisition are. It's a process where companies combine for strategic benefits, reshaping industries and markets. Understanding this definition lays the foundation for comprehending the broader implications of M&A activities. Importance in business. Next, we will explore why M&A is crucial element in driving business growth and securing a competitive edge. This section will provide insights into how M&A strategies are employed to foster expansion, innovation, and market dominance. Types of M&A. Our discussion will then navigate through the various forms of M&A, including mergers, acquisitions, and consolidations. Each type has unique characteristics and implications, and we will dissect these to understand their specific roles in business. Global M&A trends. To give contemporary context, we will look at the recent market development and patterns in the global arena. This analysis will highlight how M&A trends are influenced by economic, political, and technological factors. Purpose of this presentation. Finally, the objective of this presentation is to provide a comprehensive understanding of M&A dynamics. We aim to equip you with the knowledge to analyze and interpret M&A activities, not just from a theoretical standpoint, but also from a practical, real world perspective. So, let's embark on this informative journey to unravel the complexities and understand the significance of mergers and acquisition in today's business environment. As we dwell into historical perspective of mergers and acquisitions, it is essential to understand how this phenomenon has evolved over time and shaped the business world as we know it today. Early history of M&A. We begin our journey in the era of the Industrial Revolution. This period marks the origins of M&A, where industrialization and the growth of enterprises set the stage for the first instances of companies combining forces. Understanding this early history helps us appreciate the foundational aspect of M&A. Major historical mergers. Throughout history, there have been landmark deals that have not only reshaped industries but also altered the course of global economy. We'll explore major some of these major historical mergers, looking at their impact and precedent they set for future transactions. Evolutions over decades. M&A strategies have not remained static. They have evolved significantly over the decades. This part of the presentation will examine how economic conditions, regulatory changes, and shifts in business philosophy have influenced M&A strategies from the early 20th century to the present. Tech era M&A. The advent of the technology era brought a paradigm shift in the M&A landscape. We'll focus on how technology companies, with their unique business models and rapid growth trajectories, have reshaped M&A strategies and objectives. Recent big deals. Finally, We'll highlight some of the most notable mergers in the 21st century. These recent transactions reflect the current trends, challenges, and opportunities in the M&A domain, offering insights into the future directions of corporate mergers and acquisition. This historical perspective not only provides a chronological understanding but also contextualizes the strategic evaluation of merger and acquisition, emphasizing their significance in the past, present, and future of business. In this segment of our presentation, we will focus on the strategic reasons behind mergers and acquisitions. Understanding these motivations is crucial for comprehending why companies decide to merge or acquire others and how these decisions impact their future trajectory. Market expansion. One of the primary drivers of M&A is market expansion. Companies often engage in mergers or acquisition to enter new geographical markets or industry segments. This expansion allows them to reach new customers, leverage local expertise, and grow their market presence. Diversification of services. Diversification is another strategic goals of M&A. By broadening their product and services offering, companies can reduce their market risk and dependency on a single product line or market segment. This diversification often leads to a more robust and resilient business model. Acquiring new technology. In today's fast paced technological landscape, acquiring new technology is a significant incentive for M&A. Companies often purchase other businesses to gain access to their technological innovations, which can provide a substantial competitive edge in the market. Economies of scale. Mergers and acquisition can also lead to economies of scale. By combining operations, companies can reduce cost and increase efficiency. This scaling can result in lower production costs, streamlined processes, and enhanced bargaining power with suppliers, eliminating competition. Lastly, M&A can be a strategic tool for strengthening a company's position in the market by eliminating competition. Through mergers or acquisitions, companies can consolidate their position in the industry, reduce competitive pressure, and potentially increase their market share. Each of these strategic reasons play a pivotal role in shaping the decision-making process of M&A. As we explore these motivations, we'll gain deeper insight into the strategic thinking that guides these complex and impactful business decisions. In this part of our presentation, we'll explore the various types of mergers and acquisition, each characterized by its unique strategic objectives and implication. Understanding these types helps in analyzing and underlining motives and potential outcomes of M&A activities. Horizontal mergers. These involve companies operating in the same industry. The primary goal here is often to increase market share, reduce competition, or achieve economies of scale. For instance, a merger between two smartphone manufacturers is a classic example of a horizontal merger. Vertical mergers. Vertical mergers occur between companies that operate at different levels within the same supply chain. These mergers aim to enhance supply chain efficiency, reduce costs, and gain more control over the production process. An example would be a car manufacturer acquiring the tire company. Conglomerate mergers. Conglomerate mergers involve companies in entirely unrelated business activities. These mergers are typically motivated by diversification of risk and investment. A classic example would be a technology company merging with a food processing company. Market expansion extension mergers. These mergers happen between companies in the same industry but operating in different mergers. The objective is to expand the company's market presence into new geographical areas. An example could be a retail chain merging with another chain in a different country. Product extension mergers. This type involves companies in related industries that offer different but related products. The goal here is to add to the existing product lines and expand the product offerings to the customers. For instance, a laptop manufacturer merging with a smartphone company can be seen as a product extension merger. Each of these types of mergers and acquisition has its strategic significance and plays a different role in the corporate strategy of businesses. As we dwell into these types, we will better understand how companies leverage M&A as a tool for growth, expansion, consolidation in various industries. In this segment, we will break down the merger and acquisition process into its fundamental stages. This process is intricate and requires careful planning and execution. Understanding each step is crucial for anyone looking to navigate the complex world of M&A. Preparation and planning. This is the fundamental stage where a company sets clear goals and objectives for M&A. This phase involves defining what the company aims to achieve through the merger or acquisition, such as market expansion, technology acquisition, or enhanced competitiveness. Finding a target. Once the goals are set, the next step is identifying and selecting suitable companies that align with these objectives. This involves market research, analyzing potential targets, financial health, market position, and strategic fit with the acquiring company's business model. Due diligence, arguably, that most critical steps, due diligence involves through thorough assessment of the target company. This comprehensive review includes examining financial records, legal issues, business operation, and strategic fit. The aim is to uncover any potential risk or liabilities that could impact the decision to proceed with the merger or acquisition. Negotiation and bidding. In this stage, the acquiring company discusses terms and makes offers to the target company. This involves negotiation over the price, structure of the deal, and other key terms. The process may involve bidding wars if multiple acquirers are interested in the target company. Closing the deal. The final stage is where the acquisition or merger is finalized. This includes signing contracts, transferring funds, and officially announcing the deal to the public and shareholders. Post closing, the focus shifts to the integration of the companies, aligning systems, process, and corporate cultures. Each of these steps require meticulous attention to detail and strategic foresight. By understanding the M&A process in its entirety, companies can navigate these complex transactions more effectively, maximizing the chances of a successful merger or acquisition. In this segment, we focus on the financial aspect of mergers and acquisition, a critical component that drives these transactions. Understanding these financial dimensions is essential for anyone involved in M&A, as they significantly influence the decision making and success of the deal. Valuation methods. The process begins with assessing the worth of the company to be acquired or merged. Various valuation methods are employed, such as discounted cash flow analysis, comparative company analysis, and precedent transactions. This steps determines the fair value of the company and sets the stage for negotiation. Financing options. One of the valuation is established. The next step is to determine how the fund deals. This could include options like cash payments, stock swaps, debt financing, or a combination of these. Each option has its implications on the financial health of the acquiring of the company and deal structures. Impact on stock prices. Mergers and acquisition can have significant effects on the stock prices of the involved companies. This section will discuss how announcements and completions of M&A transactions typically influence shareholders' value, including potential stock price volatility. Tax consideration. It's crucial to understand the tax implications of M&A transactions. This includes the tax liabilities that may arise from the deal and how different structures the transaction can lead to varying tax consequences. Post merger integration cost. Finally, it's important to consider the costs that occur after the merger. These includes expenses related to integrating system and processes, restructuring operations, and aligning corporate cultures. These costs can be substantial and should be factored into the overall financial planning of M&A. Each of these aspects play a vital role in the financial landscape of mergers and acquisition. By carefully examining and planning for these financial elements, companies can make more informed decisions and better position themselves for a successful integration post merger or acquisition. In this part of our discussion, we turn our attention to the legal and regulatory consideration of mergers and acquisition. Navigating these aspects is essential for ensuring the liability and success of the transaction. Compliance issues. The foremost consideration is adhering to the legal standards. This includes the compliance with securities law, corporate governance norms, and disclosure requirements. Ensuring compliance is crucial to avoid legal complications and to maintain the integrity of the transaction. Antitrust laws. A key legal aspect in M&As is the adherence to the antitrust laws, designed to prevent the formation of monopolies and ensure fair competition. This involves scrutiny from regulatory boards like the Federal Trade Commission or the European Commission to ensure that the merger does not lead to an unfair market dominance. Cross-border M&A challenges. When M&A involves companies from different countries, they present unique international legal complexities. This includes navigating different legal systems, compliance with the international trade laws, and dealing with foreign investment regulation. Employee rights and issues. It's important to consider the legal obligations towards employees in M&A transactions. This includes respecting employment contract, labor laws, and managing any potential layoffs or changes in the employment terms post merger. Contractual agreement. Lastly, the formulation of legally binding contractual agreement is critical. These contracts cover terms of the deal, representations and warranties, indemnification clauses, and conditions precedent to the closing of the transaction. Ensuring that these agreements are thorough and legally sound is imperative to the success of the M&A. Legal and regulatory considerations are integral to the M&A process, requiring careful attention and expertise. By thoroughly understanding and addressing these aspects, companies can migrate legal risk and pave the way for a smoother transactions. In this segment, we explore the various challenges and risks associated with mergers and acquisition. Recognizing and preparing for these obstacles is crucial for the success of any M&A transaction. Cultural integration. One of the most significant challenges in M&A is merging different corporate cultures. The alignment of values, practices, and organizational structures is critical. A failure to effectively integrate cultures can lead to internal conflicts, decreased employee morale, and reduced productivity. Overestimating synergies. Often, companies entering into M&A transactions have unrealistic expectations regarding the benefits and synergies. Overestimation of these synergies can lead to the disappointment results, financial strains, and failure to achieve projected growth or savings. Managing change. M&A involves significant organizational change, which can be met with resistance from the employees. Managing this change effectively, including clear communication and involving staff in the transition process, is key to minimizing disruption and retaining valuable talent. Hidden liabilities. Another risk involves unforeseen financial or legal issues with the target company. These hidden liabilities can merge post acquisition, impacting the financial stability and legal standing of the combined entity. Failure rate. It's also important to understand why mergers fail. Factors can include poor strategic fit, inadequate due diligence, cultural clashes, and improper post merger integration. Awareness of these factors can help in planning more successful M&A strategies. Each of these challenges and risks requires careful consideration and strategic planning. By being aware of these potential obstacles, companies can develop more robust strategies to address them, increasing the likelihood of the successful M&A transactions. As we look towards the future of mergers and acquisition, it's important to understand the emerging trends and factors that will shape the M&A landscape. This concluding section offers insights into what we can anticipate in the coming years. Emerging market trends. We will explore potential future hotspots for M&A activities. This includes identifying industries and regions where M&A activity is likely to increase, driven by factors such as technological advancement, market demands, and economic shifts. Role of technology. Technology will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping M&A strategies. We'll discuss how advancements in areas like artificial intelligence, big data, and blockchain are influencing how companies approach M&A, from targeting and due diligence to integration and value realization. Impact of globalization. M&A in the global context is evolving with increasing cross-border transactions. We will dwell into how globalization is influencing M&A, including the challenges and opportunities it presents, particularly in navigating different regulatory environments and cultural landscape. Predictions for M&A activities. Based on current trends and market analysis, we will make informed predictions about the future of M&A activity. This includes expectations regarding the volume of transactions, sectors likely to see significant M&A activity, and shift in strategic approaches. Final thoughts. To conclude, we will reflect on the overall M&A landscape, considering the discussed trends and their implications. We'll also touch on the strategic considerations companies must keep in mind to successfully navigate this evolving landscape. The future of merger and acquisition is dynamic and full of potential. By staying attuned to these emerging trends and adapting to the changing global landscape, the companies can effectively leverage M&A for growth, innovation, and competitive advantage. Thank you for your engagement and attention today. I hope this presentation has provided valuable insights into the dynamic world of mergers and acquisition. Thank you.